Welcome to Rhonda Said. I'm Rhonda. I love saying things. I love to unbox things. I love mystery boxes. I love to do eyeshadow looks. I love makeup, and I might even love you. I want to welcome you to my channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell down below and give me a little support. I would appreciate it so you can keep seeing all the good stuff that I bring every Monday through Friday. I'm as good as gold, on a schedule, early every morning. I'm here for you on the YouTube. Today I'm doing a video that's a little different than my normal videos, and it is my top 10 palettes for spring from Colourpop. And some of these come back in stock there. Some of them are classics. But these are just some of the palettes that I just couldn't do without this spring. So this is in no particular order, but I'm going to start out with Miss Bliss. And this is a gorgeous palette, and it is peach and pink, and it's got this great pressed glitter. A lot of people don't like pressed glitter, but I do, because it really adds a little zhuzh. But I think this is a great palette, and it is just beautiful. Look at that. That is just so pretty, and it's perfect for a spring moment. My second palette that I'm going to recommend is Blush Crush. And this palette is also, these are all gorgeous, so I'm just going to tell you up front, they're all gorgeous, but this has such a pretty soft pink look to it, and the shimmer here is just everything. Let me put it on something that's not damp from me just wiping it off. You can't tell. This shimmer is everything. No, it's not. Okay, so I lied. That shimmer is not everything. But the other colors in the palette are fantastic. Now that shimmer, look at that. It's almost like a duochrome. That's fantastic. Next up is one that was so hot. So hot, so hot. And I was lucky to get it in its first release, and it is the Star Wars Mandalorian, the Child palette. And I am a green girl. Even though you're going to see lots and lots of pinks in here, I am a green girl, and this is the perfect green palette. These colors are just fantastic. And these shimmers are just amazing. But it makes for just a really great kind of cool tone green moment, which we all can appreciate, I think. You know, if you're not a huge green fan, this is a nice subtle green way to go. And it's got a little bit of neutral, so it's not like green. It's a very green palette. And we love things that are green on this channel, like the environment and good things for the environment and things like that. And Kermit the Frog and frogs in general. And speaking of green, this palette is called She's Got Solstice, and the solstice is a very green time to be aware. And look how beautiful this palette is. Ooh. That is a very soft copper. Look at that. It's got a shift to it. It's super beautiful. And it's just a great, it's got a little tiny bit of green, but it's, you know, some cooler tone pinks and some neutrals, so you can get a similar look to what I'm wearing today, even though I'm wearing a different palette with that shimmer. Oh my God, I love the shimmer so much. This shimmer, I loves it. Next up is I Like You a Lot. One of the monochromatic palettes, and this is a great kind of cool tone purple palette. And I just love it so much. And it's got some really super colors in it. There's a couple of them right there. Just very pretty, very soft. You can do a very, very nice, soft spring. Eternal sunshine of the mind kind of look. Next up is Cloud Spun. And this is a warmer pink palette. And it's got, this is almost a duochrome. You can see it shift pink into the lightness. And my skin's a little too damp right now to do swatches, but it's a very beautiful palette with a nice hot pop of pink to bring it to life. Demure, you could do a nice demure look and then pop it with that hot pink for a little bit of sex. A little bit of sex. Hot pink is always a little bit of sex, I think. And then this is one of my favorite of all time Colourpop palettes, and it is the Gimme Butterflies palette. This is truly like in my top 5, and it is just, it's another pink, but it's got some neutral tones to it, and then it's got this purple glitter moment. It is just, it's like an icy purple, and it's got 2 glitters in it, but it's just beautiful, and it makes just the most tasty little looks. Next up is Bye Birdie, which is probably maybe my number 1 palette of all time from Colourpop. And it's got the purples, it's got some neutrals, it's got some pinks, it's got a multicolored glitter and a icy blue and green glitter, but it is just look at that shimmer there. It's so beautiful. But the colors are just so pigmented, and it is just delicious. It is delicioso. If you're Italian, if you're fake Italian, it's delicioso. Then we've got one of the 5-pan palettes, and this is the Amore palette, and it is a cool toned purple palette. And it is very beautiful. As you can tell, I love the pinks and purples for spring. And that is just, it is just lovely. And it is one of the first of the, there's a collection of 3 of these palettes that came out. And then the last one on my list is the Garden Variety, which the name by itself makes you think of spring and gardens. And here it is. And it is lots of neutrals, your pop of green, your pop of purple, a little shimmery soft pink, some pale orange like a sherbet, and then here we go, a beautiful apricot. And you can make a whole lot of looks from this palette, and it's a lot more diverse than some of these other palettes, but it is really a fantastic palette, and I've been able to catch it on sale for as little as $10 sometimes on Colourpop. So that is my list of 10 Colourpop palettes that I love for the spring. Some of these come in and out of stock. Colourpop doesn't really give a rhyme or reason why things come or go, but I hope that you've enjoyed yourself here with me today and had a look at some pretty palettes. I hope you have a great day or day of your choice. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you